Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in on my channel, Creating in the Waiting. Today I am coming on to do a flip through of my most recent for signature flip-flop journal. I created her using Raindrop Lila's Parisian Digital. I used her page layouts, her background pages, as well as using her, I do believe they were the let me think, some type of identification cards or something. It was some type of card. Oh my goodness, it was a cabinet card. And I literally, that's how I got these images. So I just tore the cabinet card to do my tags. And all my tags are handmade. I did master boards and then added to them tulle and crinkle ribbon that I got from Cheryl Hood, who was in my group, and also Junk Journal Junction. My master boards are created, well, I did my master board, one of them with you guys, with French book pages, music sheets, and patterned paper. Everything is backed and sewn. So as I go through, I will actually be stuffing her with all of her handmade goodies, and we will go over all of that. But I did make a beaded pen and a lace bookmark. Imagine, create. She has a lovely charm on her vintage lace closure as well. And this is just a vintage doily pocket. And for the front, what I wanted to do, and it's just a little beaded safety pin and a charm, but I wanted to, and then little charms on her tags also, use this tag on the front to showcase my tag. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to try to do this. I have her playing cards and everything just kind of out here. I was taking her pictures. She's going to be up for raffle in my group. I'm going to just slide these goodies over here. This is an authentic French document. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. And then I did this base in my group. I will link my group also in the description box below. But I just used this tablecloth for some of her pockets. And then I have a cute little tag. Let me find the one that I have in her. I did these cute little tag books also. We'll go over that. We'll tag wraps. They were inspired by Pam from Glam Junk Journals. Oh, this one goes there. So again, just my masterboard backed, cute little tulle, and just some eyelash trim up there. Little butterfly charm. And then her little tag is just tucked away. I love doing these. So she's created with vellum that I did custom printing on, as well as vintage music, French, authentic French documents. All of her ephemera is handmade, vintage postcards, playing cards, checks, all sorts of goodies. So she is 100% fully loaded with custom printing and stuff as well. So sari silk ruffles, vintage laces, and then I really enjoy doing these little corner tucks. I'm trying to be 100% in frame, and I know I'm not, so I am sorry. And then the beads down at the bottom. And then here I just did some modeling paste on a sack and then used it throughout the journal. And then I just created little side strips. This is a vintage French book page. My fun little pages from Two Sister Jam. I absolutely love those because I'm just so in love with this bunch here. But I have no more of those. And then I just made this custom printed sack. So it's just a glassine sack that I printed this image onto. And I am going to put one of my playing cards in her. So I print the image onto transparent label, and then I've just backed it with this digital. Now here I am going to tuck away one of my little collaged index cards. So it's French book pages, a music sheet ruffle, doily, and then just stamping. So that'll go there. And then here I just did a cluster with the wax seal. A cluster here. I love doing these little clusters. This is one of our page huggers. So I am going to tuck away one of these little French translations. And then let's take time to do what makes your soul happy. I custom make these as well. And then all the pages are sewn, all the ephemera is sewn, the cover is sewn. I have a Brother sewing machine. And then there we have that. Let's see. Just going through her little, let me see here, stay. And then here is a vintage French ledger page that I pulled, and then I just did some mark making. Really quick, what I'm going to do is actually grab a few more of my, I like tucking these away, so I'm just going to grab a few of those. And then I want to save this one. Coming to my guest checks, I'm just gonna put this one here. And then I printed on the back side of this French ledger with one of the digitals, and this is a Janet Marsh book page. I absolutely love it. And then down at the bottom on my live yesterday in my Facebook group, I just made these cute little clusters. I printed these quotes onto Italian straw paper. Just did a little tab there with a lovely little Tim Holtz charm. Stenciled paper. And everything is tea stain. I have an allergy. It flares up my skin for coffee. Printed that image onto the doily. Love this little crochet lace I got from Anna. And then here we have a cute little Tim Holtz charm on a tab. Janet Marsh page. I print on 32-pound premium high quality paper. It feels amazing. I absolutely love it. Vintage ledger. And then here is one of our window pockets. I did that with you guys. And I am going to just tuck away Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful back here. And then I made a special little tag for her window pockets, which was this one. And I'm gonna take a little bit more of my Scotch permanent, because when I made this one I used Tombow, and sometimes Tombow isn't as good. Scotch permanent is my cement glue, y'all. And then this one is so cute. This is vintage wallpaper, and then literally just a cluster and a beautiful image. And this was done with a sack and vellum. I made this with you guys also to check out my tutorials. I do have those. Okay, how I'm sitting is kind of, she does go in here with ease. It's just sitting kind of weird. And then here I just put this lovely little photo. This is our sack here. Fun little page. And we'll put this beautiful one. I was hoarding it. Well, I didn't even have it for very long, but it was my favorite one. I bid on it on eBay. I wasn't expecting for her to accept my bid, and she did. I want to use this cute little paper clip actually. Love. That's cute. Little French page there. Cluster. So I don't mass make. I literally make everything new when I'm starting a journal. Cute little cluster here. This is a pocket also. And then here is our French document. It's beautiful rag paper. I love it. And then here I want to pin some goodies. And then on this side, I love this playing card. But before I do that, guys, well, it'll just slide back there. I had created that big tag with y'all out of my master board. I love it. Okay, and it fits directly back there. Just some tulle, crinkle, and then I'm using this gold thread. And then this just slides back there. Okay, little pocket here. I'll tuck something away back there. I want some ephemera, some authentic ephemera. And then this is one of our cute little pockets here with some trim, a Tim Holtz little tiny safety pin, and a little love charm. And then I have, let me see which tag. This, not that tag. Which tag? This one. Tulle, crinkle, cute little charm. And I just did them to where they were just like big poofs. I thought that those were fun looking. And that just slides in there like so. Vintage music, vellum, ruffle. I love this image. Little bling charm on the tab. This is just from a vintage book that I had. French page, fun page. Where's my playing cards? I'll have to dig for my playing cards. Let's see. Let's put these here. Playing card. Little corner hugger here with a cluster. And let's stay wild at heart. And then let's do believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable, maybe. The crochet lace, custom doily stained paper, cute little cluster, some mark making. I enjoy doing mark making. I love these pages side by side. Cute little cluster here. She couldn't keep her colors inside the line, so she drew new ones. Oh, sack pocket there. Go ahead and put our little playing card. I like them to where you can, you know, see through them. I love that paper clip, so fun. Those all flip out. French page. I really don't want to dig for my ephemera right now. And then this one, we'll tuck one of these away back here. Life is like a rainbow. You need both the rain and the sun to make its colors known. So we'll put that one back there. Cute little charm. Another little page hugger. Let's just put one of these in there for right now. Some more guest checks, but I don't want to pull those right now because I'm trying to remember which specific ones go in my corner huggers. Love these clusters. I did them on my live in my Facebook group yesterday. The cluster here. And let's go ahead and actually tuck away one of our little guest checks in there. Everything starts with a dream. We'll put that one back there so that you know that that's a little pocket for you. And then here I just did a little pocket with my French ledger. And then I did this as a tuck here. And I just took this little portrait, backed it, and sewed it. And that'll go in there like that. And have a cute little tag. And this was a tag from the digital. Beautiful. I just added some ribbon and some tulle. And then I backed it with that digital. So that'll go in there like that. And then I like to keep these. Number one, I absolutely love this image. That is an image from the digital, but I like to keep these very nicely flowing, and it has the sack, the vintage pages, but I like to keep this to where there's not a lot of bulking here. You don't even have to put a signature here for your flip-flop, but I like to. That already has its little playing card in the pocket. Mark making on the ledger. But don't really add a lot of laces and stuff, or this isn't going to tuck in nicely for you. And then that'll flip and be the back side. And I have this cute little Kimball check. It's from, I said cute, from 1910. Absolutely love it. It's my last Kimball check, actually. But I thought that that would be really cute back there. And then you come to the fourth signature, and here's one of our Let's Make It Monday coffee filter pockets. And then I'm just going to tuck away this one. It's a little, you know, shabby pocket there. Then I created this tag for it. Just with some polka dot sari ribbon, charm, and some tulle and some gold thread. And let me just get her in there. And this is an authentic French billhead. I do believe that that's what this is. Don't get me to lying. And then one of our little medallion circle tabs with some beautiful, this is vintage, and it's seam binding, but it's not rayon seam binding. So it's not the I think it's polyester. It's not the rayon that you would typically use for crinkle. And then sari silk, French page, fun page, to a sack. And then we will, every story I create creates me. I write to create myself. Let's go ahead and put that there. One of our little corner tucks. She's just so beautiful. She folds all the way out. I have pictures of her on in my Facebook group. The world is my canvas. I create my reality. Again, just some of those little clusters that I made in my Facebook group. And this is one of our tag wraps. And I actually put it around my signature. I will show you my other tag wrap also, and the way that it kind of works, not in your journal, but I just have this Vintage ephemera pack for you. So just a little check, I guess, receipt, a vintage postcard still kept in the sleeve, and then I have a vintage ledger and a vintage check. And then this is just going to go back here, okay? And this is actually going to tie up, but I left it open for video purposes. So I'll show you that in just one second. And then you come to the center signature with that image there. And then this is the back of the tag wrap. And then I have another little ephemera pack with, I'm not going to open this all the way up, but it is a vintage letter, a vintage check, and a vintage check receipt, and just a little label with a cute little paper clip. And that was from the digital. And then what this will do, I need to reset my fire alarm. It does that every so often. The one by my door. Ever since I moved into this house, I've had nothing but problems with my smoke detectors. And then that's just going to tie up for you like that. Okay. Like so. And it looks really cute. I love that. And that was inspired again by Pam from Glam Journals. More of the Janet Marsh page. Little tab with a cute little charm. Another one of our little corner huggers. I have a tutorial on how to do that. I love the way that these little wax seal clusters turn out. And a tuck here and a tuck here. You can fill it with some more goodies. And another little pocket. Cute little cluster. Let's see. Maybe try to shift y'all down a little bit more. Looks like my phone's falling apart up there. Interesting. I have a cute little, let's put a cute little paper clip there. Okay, this is gonna go here. We'll put this here. I'm gonna have to come back to some of those. Little cluster. Put this here. This is just a vintage doily pocket. So you see I still have these, so I'm gonna go back. I just well, hold on, this one goes where this folds out. I could have swore it did. Actually, no. Give me 1 second because I want to put this back where it goes. This is gonna go pinned here. Like that. Now let's go ahead and come back here. I'll put those in different spots, but then we come to another one of our little tag wraps. Okay, so it will open like so. And this one I just backed it with, well, I printed double-sided with a digital, and then it has a little vintage paper doll, a vintage tag, a vintage check receipt, a vintage check, a vintage envelope, a vintage letter, and this cute paper. I guess it's from a large magazine, but it's beautiful, and I thought that it would look, you know, it would go nicely in this journal. So just some fun little ephemera for you, and then just wrap that in our tag wrap. So thank you, Pam, for the inspiration on those. So much fun. Those are definitely going to be something that I'm going to make consistently. I feel like it just adds something extra, different way, and adds something fun in front of your little ephemera pack. Then this does slide in there nicely. So that would be our 4 signature beautiful flip-flop journal. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put her bookmark there, and I am just going to tuck away these little pieces, and the owner of her can put those pieces where they would like for them to go, and then she will just wrap up like so for you. Look at how chunky she is. She's so beautiful. This is my favorite journal. Number one, it's the tags I absolutely love. The handmade ephemera alone, I just had so much fun creating. Honestly, I really did. And if you know anything about me, you know I struggle, number one, with bows. Number two, with tags are just not really my thing. But I just feel like these tags came out so lovely. I'm very, very pleased with this journal. So she is my favorite. I hope that you were inspired. I hope that you are creating And I do want to take a moment to say, especially in Savage, I absolutely love the community, but all artists are welcome and all art is welcome. I will always stand firm on the truth that I want you to create what brings you joy. Yes, always like strive to challenge yourself and try new things. But when you find what really brings you true happiness in your style, there's just something so beautiful that comes from that. And that is when creativity just truly starts flowing. So in Savage, I do want to say that all art is welcome. And I want everybody to feel so comfortable sharing their art with us. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you are just tuning in today, thank you so much for tuning in and being here. Please consider subscribing and smash that like button. Create what brings you joy. Bye for now.